Hello and welcome to Phillip Island for a 20-lap race where 22 brave souls are taken off from the grid and 2 cowards are starting from the pits. And I can call them cowards because I am one of them, so essentially I'm starting this race 23rd. I have a good reason though. I started my first race of a week from 3rd on the grid and got rear-ended at the hairpin. But I'm sure these drivers are much higher caliber than the drivers I was with in my first race, and they are going to get through this hairpin that's coming up in a couple of moments' time without any incident. In fact, I am certain that every single driver, including even the number 20 here, can get through this hairpin without any drama whatsoever. Then again, maybe not. Now, despite all the carnage you think you're seeing right here, every single car continues to run. However, I'm able to navigate my way by a few of the cars, and so now instead of being in 23rd position, I am up to 21st position. So let's check back in with the leaders. And the leader is the number 8 car coming through Lukey Heights and off into the grass and out into the wall. So there goes one of our drivers. And now a couple of drivers further on back down the field, including the number 5 and the number 2, who are probably carrying both a little bit of damage from the opening corner incident, also have a spin. I'm able to navigate my way through as they collide in the grass there. And continue up now in 19th position. However, I take 18th as you see one car coming into the pits. So I've started from the pits in 23rd place. I let the blinker by because he was right on my tail and I didn't want to have any kind of netcode incident. But here I am up into 18th position. Now let's check back in on the leaders. We've got a nice little battle here, I think just outside the top 5 between the number 22 and the number 7, taking the position from him as they go through turn 2 and running out wide and off into the kitty litter. It will take this guy a couple moments to get back up on track, and I will take 17th position from him. And now in front of me continues to be this car that's blinking just a little bit. So let's check in on the number 22 car and we'll take a break for a couple of corners here until our next moment of instance. I've worded that horribly, so we'll just stick with these guys. Hey, how about we go up to the leaders? Let's see who's winning this race, because actually we have a nice battle for the lead between the 4, the 1 and the 3 car, and we'll check back in on those guys as well. But first I want to check back in on Blinky. Not this car, the car behind him. I just don't want to have him on camera because then it will keep disappearing. Here we go, down the hill, and the number 13 finally makes his exit, and that will move me up into 16th place, which I only hold temporarily because the number 16 is about to go into the pits, and that will put me up into 15th position as we come to complete lap number 2. Checking back in on the leaders now, the number 4 and the number 1 continue to trade this lead back and forth, while I think that's the number 3 car just kind of hanging on behind them. Let's go back, see how the rest of the cars are getting through the turn. What about this Cannon Williams, the number 24? He seems to be doing well. Now he doesn't seem to be doing so well. In fact, he's not doing very well at all now. And that will move me in my number 10 car up into 14th position, right behind the number 22. Oh, let's see if I remember this hotkey. Does this work? Oh, it does work. Look at this. We're coming to the end of a lap. I dispose of a number 22 Williams. And now as lap 3 comes to a completion, I am up into 13th place after starting 23rd from the pits. The number 1 and the number 4 are continuing to trade the lead back and forth. The number 4 taking it from the number 1 there. This battle for the lead will ultimately end with the number 4 having a little bit of a spin, and then the number 1 goes on to pretty much dominate the race. So the race gets kind of boring up there eventually. And in fact, the race gets kind of boring as a whole right now. I'm running in 13th place, which I think is moderate expectation for a number 10 car in a race such as this, and I'm actually quite content to run 13th for the rest of the race, and I will hold this position until lap number 8. And so you rejoin us on lap number 8. We're watching a pack in the middle of a field here. You can see at the front of a pack is the number 4 car, that car that was battling for the lead earlier on, but had a spin and dropped back a little bit down the order. Got back on ahead of me though, so I'm still in 13th place, but now I'm going to go up to 12th because the number 14 Aston Martin livery car has had a spin. It's not going to damage his car, but it's going to cost him a lot of time, and I am going to find my way through, lock up the tyres a little bit, and move up into 12th position. So up front on lap number 10 now, we have a number 1 continuing to lead ahead of a number 3, and how about this, a number 17 running in 3rd position, but not for any longer. Because off he goes into the gravel, keeps it off the wall, but this is obviously going to cost him a lot of time. What position does it drop him back to? Well, it's going to drop him outside the top 10, that's for sure, because here I go up into 11th place. And also I'm closing in on the car in front of me. I think that's the number 12 car in front of me. But let's go up to the number 19, who's working his way through the hairpin right now. He's about to have a moment. He gets back on in front of me, but he also gets back on in front of the number 12 and actually holds them up a little bit, and that allows me to close in as we come to the completion of this lap. So this is lap number 11. I am in 11th position, but as we come to the end of a lap, I am right on the tail of a number 12 car, pass him down the front straight, and that is going to move me up into 10th position. At the completion of this lap, something very similar on the number 19 car, and this moves me up into 9th position. So I am pretty comfortably inside the top 10 right now, although the number 19 and the 12 are right on my tail, but hopefully those two will battle each other, hold each other up, and I'll be able to pull away into 9th position. So my race is going well. One driver, of course, who would like to have a few laps back to redo things is the number 4. I'm sure would definitely like to redo that corner, because he's just thrown away 3rd position there. It's taken him a while to figure out how to get going again. You don't want to get beached up on that stuff in the infield there, but there you go. There goes the number 10 car by. You can see I've opened up a little gap on the pack behind me, and so now on lap number 13 I am up into 8th position. Now in front of me is a pack of 3 cars, which of course are battling, and that means they're holding each other up a little bit. So we have a number 23 running in 5th position, we have the number 18 car running in 6th position, and we have the number 15 running in 7th position as we come to complete lap number 13 of this 20 lap race in Phillip Island. This battle for 5th position will be quite interesting to watch over the closing laps, as the number 1 is completely dominating things up front ever since the number 4 spun on about lap 4 or 5, kind of let him run away with it. The number 3 is running in 2nd place. Obviously we've got a new driver in 3rd position now that the number 4 car has spun. And there's the number 4 running much further back. Here's our 3rd position car, the number 6. 4th place is the number 9, and then 5th, 6th and 7th are the aforementioned 23, 18 and 15 cars. And let's watch the number 23 and feel sympathetic towards the number 15. I think I spoiled what's about to happen. Pow! Wow, he went high. Okay, where's the 15? No, we're not letting you get away that easy. Thank you. What's a good camera? Is this a good camera? Yeah, let's do this. Here we go. Enjoy the ride. Unless, of course, you're the number 15, in which case I understand if you don't enjoy it. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me down again to find not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm out of this race. Okay, he's gone. All right, where am I? Right here. There we go. So what does that put me up into? 6th position. Of course, one of those 3 cars got through that wreck, and well done to him. He's going to go on now to finish in a handy 5th place. Or maybe not. Hey, look at that. I started from the pits in the number 10 car, and that's going to move me up into 5th position. Off the top of 2 splits here, currently running at Phillip Island. And I know this is lap 14, but I can tell you pretty much nothing happens between now and the end of a race, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I go on to finish this race in 5th position, which gets me 113 points. Woo! I always like that. Over 100 points is a good day for me. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed that race. I certainly did. See you around the track.